Oh my goodness, man. Hey, Will, I'm gonna need you to call me, man. I'm gonna need you to call me, brother. I just can't believe what I just witnessed. I can't believe it, man. Now I watched this video several times. I can't post it because Facebook and Instagram will ban you if you post video. But here's the thing, man. I don't know what enraged Will to go up and attack this man. I listened to the video and Chris Rock said, "I love you, Jada, and I can't wait to see you in G.I. Jane 2." I don't know, you know what I'm saying, like how that enraged Will, because I did see him laugh at the joke, but I guess he saw that Jada looked somehow disturbed, and he gets up and you go up there to attack Chris Rock, to literally assault the man. You assaulted him. You assaulted him for the world to see. That's not right. That's not right. It's just a comic. He's telling jokes, and I've seen comics be malicious and tell bad jokes, but I just don't feel like this warranted an actual beatdown. I think this slap wasn't just for Chris Rock. I think this slap was for the entanglement issue and possibly the internet going in on Will Smith and just having a field day. I think that slap represented all of that. And Chris ate it, man. This is so humiliating for Chris, man. I mean, I don't even know. I couldn't even sleep. I know, bro, I wouldn't be able to sleep. And Chris was so shocked at the slap and just stood there, man. And I mean, what do you do? Even security didn't know what to do. They just looked at, oh, that's just Will Smith walking up there. Pow! Right all in the face, man. Just everything. Just really, I watched kind of Chris Rock's manhood just lift out his body and fly off. It was almost like Will put his hand in Chris' underwear and just snatched his nuts off for everybody to see on television. And I'm just scratching my head, and quite so many times, we've complained the last years about the Oscars being so white and there's not enough blacks, but this is literally the first year where the Oscars are produced by black people, and this happens. And not even with lesser stars, but two of our biggest stars, the biggest comedian and one of our biggest actors in the world. This is what we display to the world. And for whatever reason, it's justified. It's justified. Like, what if Will would have went up there and hit Wanda? Would it have been right? You know what I mean? Like, this is just wrong, man. It's wrong. And then Will gets up and cries and apologizes to the white people. You didn't slap none of them, Will. You slapped Rock. You crying for the Oscars. Nothing to say to Rock. Just, I'm sorry, Oscars. I don't even know why. It seemed like Chris should have been crying, not you. I didn't even understand that. But nobody wants to ever talk about that. And then I find it ironic that why Chris Rock, man? Would you would have done that? And Will, would you would have went up there and slapped The Rock? Or would you have went up there and slapped Shaq? I don't know if you would have. That's all I'm saying, man. This whole situation behooves me, because at the end of the day, it's just jokes. That's all. It's just jokes. And I don't think that Chris was being malicious in any kind of way. And it doesn't justify that. We like to see us as black people literally fighting at the Oscars, at the biggest event in television history. Like, it just turned into like some type of reality TV show with two of our biggest stars. And our biggest star, like Will Smith, is clearly our biggest star on the planet, to go up there and just slap this man. He went up there like he was Hancock. I thought I was watching something in the movies or something. He went up there and just slapped this man and goes to sit back down, and then after slapping him, wins his Oscar. Where are we right now? And there will be no pushback. There's going to be nothing because it'll be justified. It'll be justified. And most people will probably agree with Will, because what we have the tendency to do in this internet age is to agree or be on the side of the person that's the most famous and has the most resources in these types of situations. So of course, most people are going to side with Will for that reason. And they're going to say it's okay, but it's not okay. That's not okay, man. What signs are we telling to the children? What are we telling our children? Is this how if somebody says something you don't like, you go up and attack the person? You go and hit the person because of some words? What message does this send? And how is this justified? How can anybody justify this action? Now I understand. End of the award show, you feeling some kind of way, you go grab that man up. You hem him up. Hey man, I don't appreciate what you said about my wife. Whoop, whoppity bam. If you got to do what you do it in private. But we don't do this on the world stage because you guys represent us as a community. And it's going to go back to when we see black on black crimes and everybody turns their head to it. And people like, it ain't black on black crime, it's just crime, which is absurd to me because the statistics say something totally different. But this isn't right, man. This is nowhere near right, and I'm sure Chris will probably go in and have to sit, and hopefully you guys will hold hands at the red table and just cry and sit around and it'll get better. Or, maybe you guys would have a celebrity boxing match or something. I don't know. I don't know. I really thought this was a ploy just to increase the ratings because I don't think a lot of people might have watched the Oscars. But this is just not, it's not cool, man. It's not cool. It's like you emasculated another black man for the world to see. And not only did the world see it, but they said that was okay. The world has pretty much said, good job. We watched the whole Mandingo fight or the Mandinka, or the big kind of, I don't want to, I guess I could refer this back to slavery. We watched the big black buck just beat down a field hand just right on TV. And it's just not, it's not cool, man. It's not cool. So I need you to call me, Will. And you've done comedy. You know how comedy's just comedy, man. No comedian is trying to be malicious in any sense of the word. And now what this does to comedy, we're going to have to be even more protected because now people are going to be looking for it. Because with Chris Rock being such a huge, big symbol of comedy, and Will Smith being such a huge, big symbol in acting and entertainment, or the biggest symbol for the regular customer or the customer that comes to the club, now comedians are going to have to be up in arms now because this is what this sends throughout the earth. And not only did Will slap Chris Rock, but with us being in this digital age, every time that video is played, Chris Rock is slapped again. Call me, Will. And then too, it goes up to Will, like how much, what are you holding? What's going on, man? And I'm gonna pray for you, brother, but what's going on? What are you holding in to? You're harboring some feelings or something that you need to let go. So, and then Tyler Perry and Denzel, y'all went to grab Will. What about Chris Rock? Did anybody care about Chris Rock this night? Who went and consoled Chris? Anybody? Call me, everybody. Call me.